Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of the Nasty Nelson podcast, brought to you by Pickleball News Asia. If you like what we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. This week, we've got an interview that we've done with Vincent Siow from 9 Pickle and Panas Express come into the studio, and you'll see me speaking to him. And with Vincent, it was wide-ranging, but I also got the chance to ask him about a ticketing issue that they had at the finals day a few weeks ago at the PPA event in Malaysia, where there were a lot of people that were not happy with the ticketing situation, feeling that they had bought tickets but couldn't watch the finals. So it was a chance to chat to Vincent about that. Okay, so now we are joined, I'm very pleased to say, we are joined by Vincent Siow. He is the chairman of Panas Group, which he tells me really means that he has a lot of time to play pickleball. Panas Group are the owners of 9 Pickle. So we're going to chat about a couple of things. Sure. But before that, we've just had a quick chat with Zain Navratil.
Oh, okay. Nice guy.
And we were talking to him about his time in Asia. Now, of course, we know that you spent a lot of time when they were here with pretty much all of the US pros that come over, that came over. Yeah. So I don't want to put you on the spot or get you into trouble, but which ones would you say were like the most excited about being able to come and play here?
When you say which one, the trouble already began.
Okay.
I think I'm not being diplomatic, okay?
Yeah.
Individually have a different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like during dinner, you would love to spend time with Ben, Anna, and you know, Christian Ocean is a funny guy as well.
Yeah.
So many Eric Ocean.
Yeah.
No, Zain, not really. We don't spend time on dinner or lunch, but I think I play a single five-point match with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just for some like a paddle giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jane, yeah. I purposely lose to you actually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
It's a fun game, but it's crazy. I mean, they are all crazy.
But on the whole, did you feel that they were already genuinely excited about what was going on here?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes.
They were,
absolutely, yeah. You can tell from their eye, the soul, from the window soul from their eye.
Yeah.
They're really much, I think, Malaysian ovaries, you know, it's extraordinary energy that's really sped up the energy.
Yeah.
Really the arenas, I think,
Yeah, it looked like it, but you know, you got more inside track than most because you spend so much more time with them.
I think they do. Yeah. They see the huge potential in it. Yeah.
So Vincent, I couldn't have you here without talking about one big issue that's been going on.
I knew it, Andrew.
Okay, so there was a ticketing issue on the Sunday, where I guess the accusation was that you oversold tickets, so people couldn't get in, couldn't get their seats, and there was a lot of talk about it on social media. So I wanted to get your view on what you feel actually happened, and if there's going to be things that change in the future.
First of all, I think it's very unfortunate to the victims who are facing this. I think some of them even text me personally, was with a very frustrated tone, you know, after explaining myself. I think when I texted to them, they even said thank you to me, and they get their refund back. I think we are handling this quietly with the professional team to get to you. I think there's no one else more qualified than them to handling this issue. Number one, I think we want to clarify after checking, and also looking back a few months ago how we host the Panas Cup with Guangdong here. We also full house. Yeah. And the last PPA on July, also full house on the last day, and particularly. And I think the statement say that oversell the ticket was not valid to us.
Okay.
First, looking at the experience, I don't think so. We will do such a thing after spend $1 million to get this small few thousand ringgit to get in trouble. I don't think it makes sense to me, as particularly my characters. And second, but after we checking on the whole issue, I think we're not pushing around on the responsibility. That's why we keep silent for a while. Not because we hide, because we are investigating and we refund this and that. We even have a photo, from the security group who are the one who particularly going in without ticket, and not 1 or 2, not 10 or 20, and even more. People are going in with the fake pass, and people are going in with the media pass, re-entry media pass, we all know that the media pass can take down and re-entry again, especially on the race band ticket. They are going in with the ticket again. I think if people are finding a way to trying to go in this, I understand that how much desperate you are. I totally understand. But look, this is the outcome that it costs to many parties, especially us. We've been putting a name that oversell the ticket. Look, until today, I didn't get any sense of the ticket money from the platform. Why do I want to oversell and solve the problem for a week or two? This is the first question I have to ask. Number one.
So you don't get the
100%.
ticket money? So ticket money doesn't go to...
You have to go to the third-party platform to host for 14 days and check release and everything. This is one of the issues. It won't go to us, even a cent. So why do I want to do this for? Number one, I don't even use the money for any operation purpose. Number one. So I think number two, why we keep silent, do not want to explain, because I see the situation was really frustrating. And we feel very apologetic to those very unfortunate. I personally feel angry. If I were in the position, I will also angry.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
People to the friends, I mean, I'm serious. I'm still on your side. That's why in the same day, I told my friend, my team, it's okay. I know you guys are stressed. Refund first. Scan the QR code. I think we receive quite a number of people scan the QR who get the refund on the same day. And then immediately, we have a solution that put a few TV, I think more than 3 or 4 TV, I forgot, and put in everywhere around the court. We just want to make sure at least you know what's happening inside, to improve immediately.
Yeah, I think those are things to try and help people, but ultimately, even the refund people are still upset, right?
That's right.
So, but what you're saying is that definitely there was no overselling of tickets, but ticket abuse and faking of tickets happened. So my question to you then is, are you already looking at that with a way to saying then what can you do to
prevent
improve,
in the future?
to prevent it for next time?
I love it. I mean, Andrew, I'm not over this ticketing yet.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look back on my Instagram, that was 2 days ago, even before the ticket was oversold, I was put up a video where looking at the whole convention hall is empty, and I spent 100,000 to rent the hall, set up the hall is empty, and I found out that this people only get to access when they need the ticket. If you please check out on my Instagram with the dates that I putting up the statement, I say, look, I give free access to go into the convention hall. What you think if I do such an intention and are willing to, but I intentionally to sell 100 or 50 ticket extra? That doesn't make sense, this statement. I hope people who with the heart, looking at this video, I don't say I'm the waiting, I'm learning. This is the learning curve. Look, I'm become the first person to learning the whole thing. I hope to get more support rather than, and looking at that in the convention hall, we also live the video in the LED screen for everyone who couldn't get in. I know this is not going to be resolved, the people who pay the ticket and this and that, but I'm saying that was happened way before the ticket disputes issue.
But so I think obviously, Vincent, I have come to know you reasonably well. Met you many times now. I think also to me it makes sense. I don't see for financial gain. There was very little financial gain to try and oversell tickets. But I think so. But I think probably the important thing that people would want to know for the future is they just want to know that in future, if they buy a ticket, you're going to do everything to make sure that your system is more up to dealing with
I totally
fakes.
love the question from what Andrew. I was about to say that. Look, first, we're looking at that. I wouldn't blame my security team is not performed, but I definitely think that there's something to improve on the entrance, air conditioning, whatever is that. But generally, to say if we would like to host a bigger event like Vietnam, 7,000 people, I don't think any of the venue in Malaysia pickleball can host it. Even myself, I can't. There's no way can host it. They're way too far. Secondly, not looking at just the capacity of seating, the facility of parking, accessibility and all. I think only then you have to look at the stadium. A bigger stadium to go for it. Only then if, let's say, the plan was aligned, You know, that when we are going for the stadium, I think the amount of the money they will rent the hall in convention hall is similar. Equal. And I think it was cheaper because you don't have to use my venue. So looking at that, I think that could be one of the plan. That nothing is formed yet, but I think generally we learn from the whole experience. If we would like to see this really, really important and continue to minimize the dispute on the cases, I think stadium is designed for it.
Yeah, and with
it's designed for it.
And with numbered tickets also helps you with that as well.
And we can lower down the price because, to me, honestly, spend a few hundred ringgit to go in to watch, but some genuine people will come to me and say, Vincent, I love to watch in a small stadium than a big stadium. I mean, it's personal preference because really depend. When you come to the big number, mean the price of the ticketing will slightly reduce. Definitely, that's for sure.
Interesting. Okay, so listen, let's move on from the ticketing thing.
Sure.
Are you already thinking about next year's PPA, and what are the plans? Is it going to be bigger or better, or is it just in an idea stage at the moment?
Obviously, I think we're in the talk even before the Cup.
Yeah.
We are in the planning how we're going to make this event more accessible to everyone. I wouldn't say bigger or battles, but again, definitely every event is a learning curve for us. Humbly to say, we are first time. Please. Give some chance. We're also first time. Frankly, I mean, that's not my professions, but I'm doing my best for everything we can. I love this sport. Obviously, people say for the committee, partially yes, but for myself, I see the potential. Like people ask me, Vincent, initially I would say for committee, I also not sure how serious your question,
Yeah.
So, I mean, since Andrew, I know him in person, he's a very serious guy, and people who don't need to work every day practicable make me so jealous, So I think this guy is serious. I will answer this question in a serious way. I say, look, for my personal growth, I think obviously my health and mental. I lose 15 over kg, over the time, and I've been constantly searching on the activity to do on the weekend with my family, friends, and some good bonding together with multiple different friends, I'm not a person sitting on the table, coffee and drink, talking the same topic over and over again with the different people, you understand?
Yeah.
I'm sick with it. I'm sorry, I'm sick with it.
Yeah.
I'm more cherished on the moment that we play the sport. I'm sweat, and we have a quality talk with the quality friends, and which I'm doing almost every day in my place. That was the intention why I'm doing the pickleball. Yeah. And I personally, as a national athlete for a field sport, I always have a regret that when I was young, I couldn't be the top-notch athlete for the national. I don't know about you guys. I think some of you, if you're watching this, you will have a similar thought like me, especially when we into like imagine that you're in other people's country, and your national song was raised. Oh my God, that's goosebump. Yeah. That's the moment. I don't know how to explain, but you want that. I always want that in my childhood time. Yeah. That's why I think I when I look at the pickleball, it's like second love grow in my heart. Like, okay, I'm 30 plus, I still can play pickleball.
It's another chance.
It's another chance. I don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
And I thought it's a minimum injury, but in fact, so many rotation which I never rotate my old Fox body, Then I start to adapt visual. Yeah, I mean.
So so you got hooked on the love of pickleball. Yeah. But you obviously think big. You think big, yeah. So and I think that's the interesting thing is a lot of us love pickleball. It's like even for instance, our news website came from a love of pickleball, not for anything else. Yeah. But I think in your case, you've got the love. I know you play a lot. I still haven't played with you yet, but I'm going to. I did play with you one time. One time.
Okay.
But like I said, you do think big. So what drives you on that side? Is it still just the love of pickleball, or is it because you think you can make it into something even bigger?
Frankly, we're trying arrow. Just like we're hosting the Panas Cup, we're hosting the, like PPA. Then next we're hosting the Celebrity Slam. Then now we're hosting another one called Road to Malaysia Hero. That's align what I'm saying. We're going to have a 3-month training program with a similar international program. We're going to stay in Malaysia. And we invited international prominent coach, stay 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a few of them take routine. Then we do some internal selections with 9 to 10 of the rising star in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And also I think some of the celebrity will come to me so serious, then we get a slot for them.
Yeah.
And also the grassroots program for 4 pillars. So when we're doing that, of course, we get support here and that. Obviously, we try to keep everything sustainable. Looking at that, brand visibility for Panas, obviously, people will see that. And secondly, I think the engagement. The engagement for a brand, for a person like us in business, we often overlook this part.
Yeah.
When I'm so into the business, I overlook what the other part. Not stop talking about the exercise, we're talking about the activation.
Yeah.
So I think this move has one stone kill few birds for me, that my business can keep warm at the same time while we're playing, while we're doing business. I think the committee is awesome. It's crazy, it's so organic, it's so crazy. I mean, obviously for a business owner, we would like to ride on the train to be seen. And what's next step? Whenever the chance is allowed, of course we want to go all out.
Yeah.
But my style is, if you want to play serious. If you're not, then better just watch.
Okay, so last thing I want to ask you, how's it going at 9 Pickle? And outside of PPA,
Okay.
what are your plans for the near future and beyond?
Okay. Obviously, I think for 9 Pickles is just a facility for us to play some sport, and to utilize the facility, not much on doing business. I think it's mainly for, like I say, the brand engagement ongoing. Like one of the plans that we're doing, Route to Malaysia Hero. That's something that after a few games, I flew to Hong Kong, Fukuoka. When I can't see a Malaysia player in the podium, I feel a bit sad. In fact, we have the great facility around the world. It's not in Asia, it's around the world. I mean, when I asked the US player, they said it's a great place. In firstly, you have a good environment. So what's wrong? So then I think route to Malaysia Hero is mainly to develop, and also to grow more talent, local talent, through spar with the international pro in few months, plus guidance by the very well experienced coaches who guided like maybe 6.0, duper and above. Those coaches came to Malaysia to do that together in 3 months.
It's interesting, because I agree with you. It's like
the
the buzz here is huge. The facilities are huge. The corporate sponsorship is big, but the players so far
not fully developed yet.
Yeah.
I think the potential in Malaysia player definitely that. Because if you look at it, the player are still not sure what's the roadmap when they actually go into play.
Yeah.
Whereby when you look at the player in other like Vietnam, the closer one, you can see the huge difference. So my point is not saying that our play is not good, but why we're doing that because we see the huge potential where Malaysia is a racket sport country. Where I think it's not hard to adapt. That's why you can see the court whole nationally growth, which I think the skill will come one day. Hopefully through the 3 months program, there's several, the lucky one who's selected will fully sponsored by us.
And not just the usual suspects. Are you looking to find new talent? Or
we already done.
You're gone looking for,
We already does. I think this coming Friday also we put on Rig Club the traditional way. People who want to come, we will select through their how many club they play before. How many games they play before. Obviously, when you look at the name, the circle is small. They know who is this. So we will accept your coming for the selections of the Road to Malaysia Hero, the second version. There will be a last one. Because it got to be kickstart on 29th of October for the first sections. Where I myself was always in the ecosystem of sport like national team. We would train for 3 years myself. We understand that how important the nutrition. We understand that how important the supplement. We understand that how important on the consistency of fitness functioning training and also on the motor skill training. So we kind of like combine the whole thing into one piece and execute together alongside with the international coach, local star fitness coach, dietitians, and also physio.
That's good to hear, because it definitely needs to happen, because like you said, the talent, I think the talent is here, but it needs some help to really raise.
We'll see. I think if this apply, still remain the same, I think we just enjoy the bigger ball.
Yeah, we can do that as
well. Don't do anything else.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, Vincent, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in and talking about the good and the bad and everything else. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to play you soon.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the chat with Vincent was very wide-ranging, as you could see. And he did give his perspective on some of those difficult issues. I think the reality is that my own take is that whilst pickleball is a business and it's a business for him, I really don't think that he is in the business of trying to get a few more bucks by shortchanging people. I think there were some mistakes made, and he's clearly aware of it and clearly doesn't want it to happen again. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to make more efforts to improve things as he goes. But as he said, he's learning, and it's not always easy to get things right. But my takeaway was that ultimately he is trying to do the right things, and I do see that he thinks big, and this kind of the Malaysia Heroes Trailblazer, I can't remember exactly what he called it, but that's a nice initiative. It definitely is something that needs to happen. And I think putting resource into trying to grow talent is something that's admirable. So overall, I was really encouraged by what Vincent had to say. And hopefully what we'll see is that he really does take on board the feedback that he's had from many different angles, including from us, and that we just see continued improvement in every aspect of what he does with the PPA, and also looking forward to see the non-PPA activities that he starts bringing forward. But with that brings us to the end of this episode. And if you didn't already, please like or subscribe, and do check out pickleballnewsasia.com for our daily news updates.